Hey guys, how you guys doing? So like I said, I was going to do an update on my reptiles that we got last time at the Reptile Expo. I have a problem with one of them. We got a savannah monitor. I got him really cheap. The guy said he was doing well, but not as well. So he gave it to me for a very low price. So I said, all right, I'll take it in. I have no problem. I've done it before with other animals. With an iguana I had. I raised it and it was pretty healthy until it just quit eating and I just couldn't get it back. So, and eventually it died. But so I said, all right, I'm gonna get this savannah monitor. They're very rugged animals. I'm pretty sure they can survive. But up to now, it's been like about 2 weeks. I haven't been able to get it to eat. I got my Nile monitor in there somewhere, and he eats like a pig. He eats perfect. So right now, well, we went to the store yesterday to help them get their appetite, stimulate their appetite, and some liquid vitamins. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed that to him. Plus, earlier today we went to another pet store where they have, I don't know if you guys can see them, but there you go, live mice. So I got 2 fuzzies, or pinkies, and hopefully by the movement of them being alive, it'll trigger his instinct to eat. So what I'm gonna do now, before I give him the vitamins, before I basically go ahead and substitute food for that, I'm gonna go ahead and just put him in here with those pinkies and see if he'll eat them. I'm gonna just leave him in there for at least 15 minutes. If he doesn't eat them by then, I'm gonna go ahead and give him the vitamins and the boost, and hopefully by, I don't know, tomorrow maybe he'll want to eat. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So, and if you guys have any clue as to how to get them to eat when they're kind of on the verge of death, I guess, I would love to hear from you guys. So let me go ahead and get him out. There he is, right here. See, he's not that weak. I mean, let me see if I can focus this. There he is. He's not that weak, but he doesn't have an appetite. He'll eventually open his mouth to try to want to bite me. He'll run, but he's not that fat. I can see his tailbone right here where his joint is connected, and I really don't like that. I want him to be fat and meaty like normal monitors are. A lot of people told me that it takes a little while for him to get adjusted to a new habitat, but it's been about 2 weeks now. So, and I don't know, so you can see the wrinkles on his skin. They're flaps. Seeing normal monitors, other monitors, I don't really see that. I see a lot of solid muscle there. So let me try putting him in there with the pinkies, and hopefully he'll start to eat like a normal savannah. See, there he goes. See, that's what I'm saying. He'll open his mouth and he'll wiggle around, but he just will not eat. See, there he is. Look. See? Alright, let me try that. Alright, so I got him in this little container where we brought home the chameleon. I'm going to show you guys his feeding in a minute. But now I'm going to go ahead and put the pinkies in there. Hopefully, like I said, he's warm enough so he's not like he's cold and he's not got no energy. Because they're cold-blooded animals. So there they go. See, and I bought 2 just in case. He'll eat one. Hopefully the other one will. We'll go to the other one if he doesn't want it. But at least as long as he eats one and he gets that in his system, then I'm fine. And I know a lot of people, and I don't like it myself. I don't like to feed live mice or rats to my animals. And I used to not care, but until I had a ball python, which I've had since I was about, let me see, 13 years old until I was about 25, 26 years old. So about good, you know, 10, 11 years ago. And what happened was I fed him a large mouse, no, large rat. It was big enough to eat a large rat. It was alive, but I didn't notice that the temperature in his terrarium wasn't ideal, so he wasn't that warm, so he didn't really move as fast, you know, to catch the rat. And eventually what happened was the rat started eating the back of the tail of the snake. Eventually the snake just ended up dying, in which I hated myself for. So ever since then I cut giving them live rats or live animals to my reptiles and stuff. So, and you can see he does not move even though they're in there with him. And you know that shouldn't be happening. They should be already chowing down. And I know something about you know, savannah monitors or monitors in general, that they just have a, you know, very strong appetite. I guess they're opportunistic animals that just eat as much as they can, because who knows when they eat again. But this one does not seem to want to eat. So I'm going to check back on him in a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and close the cage with this little container and give him some time to himself. See if he'll get that instinct. Alright, it's been about 35 minutes and he still hasn't touched them at all. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go ahead. I don't like to force feed him, so I'm not even going to try that. So I'm just going to go ahead and give him the vitamins and the appetite booster. Hopefully that'll help and he can get fat and start to grow, because I've always wanted a monitor that I can hold. The non-monitor that I have in here. Oops, sorry. This guy, you can't really see him because he'll dig and bury himself underneath. Let me try to go ahead and get him out for you guys so you guys can see it real quick. Oh, there he is, if you can see him. Oh, he went back in the back. Well, anyways, he's somewhere back there. Well, he eats extremely well. What he likes is, he likes fish. Like fish fillets. I just cut him up and feed him in here. He knows that's his food bowl. Plus, he likes chicken hearts and chicken gizzards. And I had to take their water bowl. I had a big water bowl, like about that big. It would go in the corner. But I had to take it away because as soon as I would put it in there, that's straight where they would go. And they would not come out of there for days. They would just stay in there, and I didn't like that. Plus, they would get it so dirty that there was no point of having it in there, because I would have to change it every other day, every 2 days. And then they would go and defecate in the water bowl. So I had to get this other smaller one there. You guys can see that. See? Oh, wrong way. There you go. There, that one there, behind the bamboo sticks. Well, that one, hopefully it'll work out. But let me go ahead and try to get this one going. Let me get his vitamins ready. Alright, so the liquid vitamins, the liquid vitamins can be given to him since he's ill. I'm going to call him ill. 4 times a week. And it's only 2 drops per every 50 grams of body weight. I have no scale to say how much he weighs, but I'm going to just go ahead and give him 1 drop just to be sure. I don't want to give him too much. This thing comes with a syringe, the powder, the measuring cup, and the instructions. So let me read on that for a minute, and then we'll see if we can give him this one first before we do anything else. Alright, so what it says here is for 10 to 20 grams for okay, I'm gonna have to read this some more in depth. Alright, so I have the syringe ready with the vitamins. Now the hard part is gonna come, and this guy doesn't want to open his mouth. Oh, actually he opened his mouth right away. Okay, now let go of the syringe. There you go. He actually took that pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. Just let him rest. And hopefully next time I offer him some food, he'll take it. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to feed those pinkies to the other monitor. Okay. I got his tail. Get over here, buddy. No. Ah, you're biting me again. Ow. Look at this. Ow, he bit me. Alright, calm down. Oh, you pooped everywhere too. Gross. Calm down. There you go, calm down. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. He cut me. And he defecated everywhere. Say hi. Alright, relax your nerves, buddy. Alright. Relax. Alright. Hold on. Look, he got poop everywhere. That's gross. Alright. I'm not going to put my fingers anywhere near his mouth again, so I'm going to just go ahead and see if he wants some. Alright. Well, since he doesn't want them and I got crap all over me, I'm going to go ahead and put them back. And I'm going to go ahead and put them in their food bowl. Look at all this. I don't know if you guys can see all that. That's all his poop. That's gross. It's one thing about this guy, I cannot get him tamed. He'll be tamed for a while, and then as soon as I put him back in his cage, he'll just go savage again. But look, right here, right there, that's where he got me. I'm glad they don't have teeth like other monitors do, or else I would have been bleeding more and probably needed some surgery or something to get some stitches, because he actually got me pretty good. He got me from here to here, which is a good inch where he had bitten me. So you can hear him. Look, he just hisses and hisses. And he's a gorgeous animal. I love him, but it's gonna take a lot to tame this guy. See what I mean? As soon as I put him in there, he just goes crazy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get cleaned up. I'm gonna clean the cage. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the pinkies in there. Oh, where is that? There you go. And hopefully he'll eat them, because I don't want them being alive there. I think that's kind of torturous. Hold your horses. There you go. I'll keep them away from the heat. The heat's over there. I'll just put them right here in the corner. Alright, well, let me get cleaned up and we'll go to the chameleon. Oh, and here's another one of my animals. I know I haven't showed her, but here she is. She's almost a year old since I gotten her, and I'm trying to keep her small. I don't want her getting all giant because I got kids. I got 3 kids, and here's one of them. Come say hi, Fernando.
Hi.
See?
Hi.
So these are my main concern, my kids.
Where's the cat food?
So unfortunately, for other people that have big snakes, they can't have kids around as much. So I don't want that. I don't want accidents. You know, you always hear on TV that the snake wrapped around the kid's body and killed it or whatever. Even though it cannot eat it, it can still kill them. Well, I'm going to try to give her, you know, a small meal once a week. This way she will get what she needs out of it, but won't get to a ginormous size. Look at that. She is so gorgeous. And what is she? She is a tiger hog T positive albino, I think it is. Here we go, found it. Yeah, she's a tiger hog albino reticulated python, female. So, and I kept the receipt from when I got her, and they told me exactly what she was. So, and I wanted a super dwarf, but they are super expensive and super hard to come by. Plus, you'd never know if what you're gonna get is a dwarf, and then you're gonna just feed it, and next thing you know, this thing's gonna be super big. But no, she hasn't really grown much. She's shed pretty much once a month, once every 3 weeks she'll shed. So I mean, she is growing, just not as fast. Yeah, probably like once a month she'll shed. Yeah, I think once a month. I don't really keep track of when she sheds, because all I do is just clean it up and toss it out, so I don't know exactly as to when she did it. But look at that. I love her. And she is so calm. That's what I love about her. Her attitude is just, look at this. So calm, so cool and collective. She don't care. She just wants to roam around and be free. So look at this. Awesome. Alright, well, let's go and see if we can mess with the chameleon a little bit and feed him. Alright guys, like I promised, here's an update of him. This is my wife's chameleon, a veiled chameleon. Unfortunately, she fed him before I can get the camera out. But he's also the first animal we got at the Reptile Expo. This is hers. She always wanted a chameleon. We've had chameleons in the past, same ones, veiled chameleons, but we got them very small, and unfortunately they didn't last that long. But she's taking very good care of this one. She feeds it like every other day, and always make sure he has water and everything. I mean, she takes care of this thing better than she takes care of me. But here he is. Let's see if I can get him focused, because he's trying to go to the camera. Yep, there he is. I don't know if you guys heard him, but he's hissing. He thinks he's going to intimidate me. He opens his mouth and hisses. But there he is. Now, as far as the savannah monitor and of him eating, I don't know if he actually ate, because I left the pinky mice in there with him. So I don't know if the savannah monitor ate them or the Nile monitor ate them, but they're gone. One of them ate them. Unfortunately, it was only in between like a 30-minute period into where I had left them in there, and then they were gone. So somebody ate them. As long as somebody ate them, I guess that'll be fine. I'm gonna keep up with the vitamins and the boost, stimulant for the savannah monitor, because I really like that one. I want it to succeed. I want it to grow, because they do get massive, He's just a big lizard. I mean, who doesn't like lizards? I mean, let's be honest, everybody liked dinosaurs at one point. Some of us would still wish that they were still alive. And I guess that's the next best thing was monitors and crocodilians and all kinds of reptiles. So here he is. So I've been hearing a lot and seeing a lot of stuff on the internet and other social media that I don't know if you guys know him, but his name is Barczyk, I think his name is. I don't know how you say his last name. Well, he owns BHB, which is another reptile, I guess, store, you can call it. And he also has a YouTube channel. Well, two of them. One's called Snake Bites, and the other one's called, Barczyk. I'm sorry if I'm mutilating your last name. But I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff about him, which is, not nice to hear, because all the videos that I've seen, I have never seen something that has popped, a red flag and said that, to me, is never, his actions and the way he does business, I guess, has never really given me that vibe that he doesn't know what he's doing. Like he said, he's been in the business for 20-something years. So I don't know. I don't understand why people just want to go out there and be hating on people for no reason. I don't see what they get out of it. I mean, if you're trying to do the same thing and your business is not succeeding, I mean, you don't have to hate the other person because it is. I mean, all you got to do is just take some tips and, wish them the best. And hopefully, you can go and do the same thing. Hopefully, you'll get some good luck by wishing good upon others. So, just Brian, stick in there, buddy. I've been watching you for over, gotta say, about 6 years now with BHP, with reptiles. Snake Bites, I'm sorry, Snake Bites. And I do remember that you did fire one of your employees because of you said mishandling of animals. You never said who, but it was obvious because he was in there in the next videos. And that just goes to show you that you do care about animals, and you're trying to do the best. But of course they get sick, just like you and I. Humans get sick, all types of animals get sick. Nobody's perfect. That's why they have veterinarians, doctors, dentists, whatever. Nobody's perfect. But I think that's just something that people should need to take into consideration, that you're just not saying something negative. You're basically putting them under the microscope and making their life a living hell, because once somebody starts saying something negative about you, no matter what, there's a lot of followers. Even if they don't believe it, or they don't even know if it's true, they'll just believe it. That's what I'm trying to say. They'll just believe it and just go along with it without knowing the consequences of what could happen. So on that subject, I guess, just let his animal speak for itself, because if you've got an experience where you bought an animal from him and it dies within a week, it happens, sudden change of enclosure. Maybe you were the one who didn't take care of it as well. Maybe you got used to a certain lifestyle and you just didn't take care of it. But whatever it is, alright guys, so one advice I can give you guys and everybody out there is, don't judge people about what you hear, but from what you've experienced with them. And we're all human, we all make mistakes. Animals die every day. Sometimes you don't know, you can't help it. I've had my share of animals that I've had for years, and all of a sudden they just get sick out of nowhere, and they just die. I mean, I don't. You don't know why. Maybe it was just their time to go. But let's just try to be respectful for others, as you want, be treated. Treat others like you want to be treated. So if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification button. It won't cost you a thing. and I would greatly appreciate it. One of my New Year resolutions for the 2018 year is try to do more videos, try to do more vlogs, and that is one thing that's not, how could I put it, so difficult to do, but yet it takes a lot of my time. And unfortunately, I do have to work for a living, like many of you guys do. So if you guys can please help me out by just subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing the video. Not only if you don't like me, but if you like animals or whatever else I might show, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright guys, well, try to stay positive, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.